Hello, air signs. Welcome back. I'm here to do your monthly reading for September 2019. We're going to take a look into the cards, see if I can get you some information, some insight, some guidance, perhaps confirmations on something you just needed to hear for the first 2 weeks of September. This is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. If something doesn't resonate, don't hold on to it, let it go. It wasn't meant for you. Just take what really resonates with you and go from there. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So if you have an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and any of those placements in this reading could be for you. And if you need your own personal reading, all that information is in the description below. Guys, thanks so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the love. It's so sweet of all of you. And welcome to the new subscribers. Let's jump straight into your reading and find out what's in store for my air signs for the first 2 weeks of September. Okay, we're going to take a look into my, oh, there we go. We got it. Wow, the cards are coming out fast today. So air signs, you guys have emergence as your frequency here for the first 2 weeks of September. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. I'm getting an image of a child just kind of looking at a flower blossoming in like, I keep seeing this like time-lapse video, and just like the wonderment of life and the beauty in it, seeing things for the first time, that attitude of being able to look at something with fresh eyes, like you're seeing it like for the first time. So something's happening here with the frequency of emergence for you guys. So air signs, let's go into the fairy oracle here and see if I can't get you some more messages and clarity here on this emergence frequency. Do we have any more insight here for air signs? What's going on here for the first 2 weeks of September? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, we have 3 cards. Here we go. Okay. We have Oh That Gnome, the Fairy Godmother, and Undressing of a Salad. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm being told to place the cards like this. Okay, so the undressing of a salad is interesting because it's really hard. It's really easy to put a salad together, but if you had to like undress it, it's quite difficult. It's time consuming. Okay, let's do here. Okay, so let me just go into the book here and get you guys some messages. That gnome. We'll start off with that guy because I feel like that's the starting point here for you. Trickster, creative chaos, wild gifts, and breaking habits or patterns. With this idea of emergence coming out, air signs, there may be this, there may be some sort of pattern that you've seen yourself in that you want to break free of, or like a habit that you're trying to break. And when I say a habit, it could be just like, maybe you always choose this in a relationship and it never works out. And I'm getting a sense that there's time to like look at something new, a new way of doing things that you haven't done before. Like it's really time to kind of take that in. So let me just see here if anything really pops out. Okay, this is actually really good. Okay. Oh, that gnome is unreliable and sometimes encourages drunkenness. This is true. We certainly don't always do as we expect, but our expectations are our problem, not his, he says. As for drunkenness, as in wine there is truth, when we let down our mental sensors and filters, we sometimes come up with discoveries of who we really are and what we really want that we hadn't let ourselves know. Okay, so him appearing, it's about a breakthrough. Like it's time for a breakthrough on something. Something's trying to emerge here for you, air signs. Something that perhaps you haven't been willing to see about yourself. Now, if we look at, I actually want to go to undressing the salad next. It's funny, all these cards are in the same kind of realm. Okay, so yeah, like I said, when you're undressing the salad, it can seem impossible, but this is about achieving the impossible. Okay, this is about knowing that you can do it. So there may be something here that's trying to emerge that in past times you thought has been impossible for you, but it's not. And especially with the fairy godmother coming up here, I'm feeling like your wish is going to be granted, or it's trying to say like anything is possible with the fairy godmother coming up. Also know that you're in an unpredictable timeline right now. Like you don't know where this is going. Okay, whatever's happening right now in your life, there's a lot of uncertainty and it's meant to be that way. You're not meant to know. Keep a level head through the first 2 weeks of September, so that you have like your wits around you and you're making good choices for yourself. But yeah, there's something here about, I'm just really getting a sense here for you air signs that there's something that you up until recently, or maybe right now, have thought was impossible for you. And now you're starting to be like, maybe I can do this. And I feel like the fairy godmother here is like, you may have a mentor in your life who's actually able to kind of hold your hand through this process a little bit and help you overcome some of these obstacles that are presenting. One of the things that's going to benefit you a lot, okay, through this process, air signs, is taking on that childlike energy, okay, of wonderment. And don't take the adult program perspective of looking at this thing like, oh my God, I can't do this. This is so big. This is so massive. Like, I don't even know where to start. Take the childlike attitude and just be like, oh, how fun, a new adventure that I know nothing about and anything is possible and I just get to explore right now. Like really kind of take that attitude towards this situation, okay? It could be a new relationship. It could be a new opportunity for a business. It could be so many things here. It could be like you trying out, I don't know, like maybe you never thought you would do hip hop dancing. And like it could be like that minor, but that's kind of what I'm getting here, okay? Something's trying to emerge here for you. So let's go into the tarot and get more clarity here for air signs on what do they need to know, what's going on here. Okay, we have the Temperance card and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I feel like when I see this Temperance card, I just keep getting brought back to the idea that you've got someone actually in your life right now. You may not even know who they are. You may not even know that they're able to help you in this, but I feel like they're someone who's like a bit of an angel for you in guiding you through this process. This card talks about, moderation. Okay. And again, with this undressing the salad card coming up, like whatever you're doing, don't allow yourself to get so overwhelmed, especially if this is something new and something that you originally thought was impossible to do. It's important to take your time with it and just really have more of that exploratory attitude and energy into it. There's some sort of like balancing going on here for you. And I'm feeling like you may have felt unmotivated before, like before when this idea had come up, or perhaps the opposite of this idea. You've been so, I just want to say, like, not confident and not motivated to take action on it. And now it's just really emerging itself and you can't ignore it. Like, it's kind of coming up in front of your face and it's time to acknowledge it is kind of what I'm getting. So let's see here. What other cards, what other messages do we have here for air signs? We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Page of Cups. Whoops. And we have, oh gosh. Okay. I actually saw this in the pre-shuffle reversed as well. Okay, let me just see if something flipped out here. No, I don't think so. Okay, let's take these ones here. Okay, so as I'm looking at this, I'm getting a strong sense here, air signs, that I want to say that in the past with this Three of Cups here in reverse, that there may have been some sort of failed union. It may have been a failed project. It may have been something that didn't work out the way you had hoped it to. Okay, is really what the energy I'm getting with this Three of Cups in reverse. It wasn't the celebration that you had anticipated. And you have this new energy coming in here with the Page of Cups. Now, it's interesting that the Page of Cups has come up here because this is very much like the Page is the younger energy. It's like, to me, it also represents, the pages represent like the inner child a lot. And I'm getting this, okay, I feel like this is your inner child kind of coming to the forefront of you, for you, air signs, and saying like, we can do this. This is an opportunity that we don't want to miss. Like we've actually wanted this our whole lives, and we've denied ourselves this joy, this love, this blessing of sorts. And I'm feeling like your inner child is trying to push through you right now. Okay, it's trying to emerge, okay, with these messages. And you may have not been listening to it. You may have not been listening to your own intuitive guidance in that. And I think, you know, if you're feeling that part of you that I'm just getting, okay, it's so important for you, air signs, for the first 2 weeks of September to really tap into that child energy. Okay, go back and remember what it was like for you, you know, between the ages of like 4 and 10. Okay, wherever, like, you just remember joyous moments where you totally didn't have the fear. You didn't think things were impossible. You were so willing to like try everything and not be afraid of failing. I'm feeling like there was some sort of failure in the past that has you second guessing yourself right now. And the difference here is that you actually have help. Okay, you actually have help here, whether it's divine help, someone in your immediate surroundings who can help you in this situation. Because also with the fairy godmother coming in, it's just something's different this time around, and you really want to seize the opportunity. You don't want to let the opportunity pass you by, like the Queen of Cups would in reverse, the Queen of Wands would in reverse. Do we have any more messages here for air signs? And as I said, the Queen of Cups, she comes out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. So I am putting this right here under the Page of Cups because this is you, okay? This is you and your inner child. This is you right now, okay? Representative of you as the adult, okay? And that is your inner child. And you coming into alignment with that, like getting on the same page, okay? Getting on the same, oh my gosh, that's why they told me to put it on the Page of Cups. They want you to get on the same page as your inner child. Oh my God, I love it when that happens. Okay, so cool. Okay, what do we have here? Tons of cards. Okay. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, let's just lay these out here. Okay. There is something here that's going on, okay, for you air signs, that could really anchor in your own independent success. Make you feel extremely successful in whatever right that is for you, okay? Something that you can attain on your own, something that makes you feel like you did this. Now, if this is a relationship, I want to say that this relationship that you're scared of perhaps embarking on, okay, because you just didn't think that you could like meet this kind of person, or you didn't think that you deserve, like you just never thought like this would come true, like it was too good to be true, kind of a feeling is what I'm picking up, is the relationship would help you see your own worth. And in fact, your self-worth is emerging here, okay? And it's being reflected to you in a relationship. If this is relationship, I'm going to get to other things. Now, if this is not relationship and it has something else to do perhaps with a project or something else like work, this is about you feeling like so good about yourself, so successful, so in harmony with your surroundings, okay? That this is what's trying to come through. But you're feeling kind of like you don't know if you want to take the risk. Okay, there's like you're kind of having a bit of trepidation here. You're not sure if you can do this. You're not sure because of this failure in the past. You're kind of holding off on this a little bit. You're kind of hesitant. And it's because you were completely defeated by this failure. Okay, you were completely defeated by this failure. But you have the Six of Wands coming out here at the very end, which is for what the message I'm getting here is that they really want you to acknowledge your own success and acknowledge your own worth. And they want you to see yourself in a new way. They want you to allow this emergence of the child energy to come through and see the possibilities in the impossible. Okay, because I do feel like you could be very victorious here if you really go with it and you allow yourself to fall into this energy, when you allow yourself to line up with your inner child. So very interesting reading here for you, air signs. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it right there, air signs. So I hope that these messages were helpful to you. If you need your own personal reading, all that information is in the description below. Air signs, I love you so much, and I'm gonna be back with you guys for your next reading in a couple weeks. Until then, I love you. Have a wonderful beginning of September.